check, 1, 2. Microphone check, that's good right there. Check, 1, 2.
Check 1, 2, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'll find out. Trial and error, boys. Trial and error. Check 1, 2.
Ready? All right. Hey, we're Jenni Dale Lord Band, and this is our Sound on Tap.
You walked in the room, they all walked out. I was the only fool sticking around. I should have known right then and there that it was trouble coming towards my chair, but I never want to turn free whiskey down. You came up and asked me for a night. Asked me if I came alone tonight. Said, bartender, can you help me please? Won't you give this lady what she needs? And I never want to turn free whiskey down. Free whiskey, free whiskey. That's what is to blame for all this misery. You tricked me, it's a mystery. How I'm hooked on you, just like I'm hooked on whiskey. Well, it didn't take too long to throw me out. Just another girl that you can brag about. All your buddies, they can hear you boast about another notch in your bedpost. 'Cause I never want to turn free whiskey down. No, no. Like I'm hooked on whiskey, free whiskey. Damn, this taste of mine and how it kicks me. You tricked me, but oh, then you kissed me. So now I'm hooked on you, just like I'm hooked on whiskey. I'm hooked on you, just like I'm hooked on whiskey. Now I'm hooked on you, just like I'm hooked on whiskey.
I was asked the other day what do you recommend to somebody? What would you say to somebody to try to get in the music business? And my answer is don't try to get in the music business. And it's not that I want you to do something else. I just want you to make music because you love it. I try to manage it by not trying to be successful, if that makes sense. I know it sounds kind of weird. If you saw me when I first started, I mean, even when I was taking guitar lessons and piano lessons, I was the shyest person in the room. I was in choir and I didn't want the solos, and I was this kind of person until one day I became this kind of person. And I don't know that that's necessarily something that I had to work at. I think it just kind of happened naturally. And for me, I just am who I am, and I hope that you like me. And I can honestly tell you that every single show that I play, I love every single second of it. When people show up and they like the music and they respond in a positive way, especially because it's original music, you're not up there playing covers that everybody loves, so that you're guaranteed to rock the house. If you're like this great cover band, you're actually bearing your soul and bearing your art. Just be passionate about it, make the craft out of it, because it's honestly the only thing that you can imagine doing. Like tonight, watching people sing to all my original songs. I can't think of anything that I ever appreciate or love more than that feeling. And when people respond positively to that, it feeds my soul to no end. And if you're lucky, you'll get to keep doing it. And if that's what you do, you know, they say you'll never work a day in your life. And so don't try to be successful, just do you and work hard, and hopefully that means you will, and I will, be successful.
I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. Well, I never thought I'd see the day you get down on one knee. I'd given up on all the things that fill a young girl's dreams. But then one night in moonlight, he took me by the hand, pulled out a ring, said, will you marry me? And with a simple band, I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. So it's magazines and registries and rich dresses in style, bridal showers, bouquet flowers, court papers to file. Picking bridesmaids, picking the cake, to some it may seem tough, but I waited years just to be here, so I can't get enough. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. I do 10 times with you and it never be enough. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this joy deep down in my soul. I got this peace that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. I love this love wrapped around my finger. Yes, I think she's perfect for you. I'm so happy that you're glad. I can tell that she adores you, but if she didn't, she'd be mad. And I heard you tell your mama that you think that she's the one. And then you asked her for the ring she said was for her son. And I smiled, I couldn't let you see that you loving her with me loving you is killing me. I just smiled like I've learned to do so well. Since we agreed best friends we'd be, I'll never tell. Yes, I think your family loves her, and I'm sure she loves them too. Yes, I know you're crazy about her. Why do you need me to approve? I realize now it's really over. I guess that I was hanging on to all the memories we made before she came along. Before I smiled, because I couldn't let you see that you loving her when me loving you is killing me. I just smiled like I've learned to do so well. Since we agreed best friends we'd be, I'll never tell. For you so patiently, I just smiled and I pretended to believe when you said the best of friends is what we need. When you said the best of friends, I just agreed, and I smiled. I smiled. I heard you cut off all your hair and everybody loves it. I heard you got no clothes to wear and they fit perfectly. They even told me your artwork was hanging in some places, and I was happy for you till they said that you found a new me. You found a new sound like the cocky clown I am. You think you found a new me? Well, darling, wait and see, 'cause you're gonna be wanting back the old me that you had. I heard the people at your work were screaming a promotion, that they'd all just go berserk if you'd ever leave. They even told me you'd do me everything you wanted. And I was happy for you till they said that you found a new me. You found a new me. Well, how could that be? Oh, and I hate to sound like the cocky clown I am. You think you found a new me? Well, darling, wait and see. Because you're gonna be wanting back the old me that you had. I hear her hair's a lot like mine, only kind of dirty. And that her smile looks just fine, but her lips sure are like these. No way. And they don't say that she loves, just that she really wants you. And I was happy to hear that she don't hold a candle to me. Hold a candle to me, 'cause that could not be. Oh, and I hate to sound like the cocky clown I am. You think you found a new me? Well, darling, wait and see. 'Cause you're gonna be wanting back the old me that you had. You think you found a new me? Well, how could that be? Oh, and I hate to sound like the cocky clown I am. You know I am. You think you found a new me? Well, honey, wait and see. 'Cause you're gonna be wanting back the old me. Wishing for the old me, no way. Crawling back to the old me that you had.
I have used all of those expressions. There's something in the water. I usually say it's whiskey. But yeah, I can't honestly pinpoint. I have said a few times it's because there's nothing else to do but make music and play guitar, and you're 6 hours away from anywhere else. And it's either that or go work on the farm. And, you know, I prefer different calluses. But honestly, when it's phrased in the sense of is Lubbock lucky, it's possible. I mean, I've played all over the world is big. I have traveled internationally, but I've definitely played a lot nationally, and I think we have really great music. Do not get me wrong, but I also think we have an inherent bias. Anytime somebody comes from Lubbock, you're like, man, they are so good. It's because it's got that hometown connection. There are really great musicians all over Texas, and I'm honored to share a field with many of them. And I'm like two from the city of Lubbock amongst thousands, you know. So while Lubbock does really have great music, and I'm so happy to be from here, it's probably a little combination of luck and talent, and then throwing some bias there, yeah. My influences came from other places. Buffalo, New York, Ani DeFranco was like one of the biggest influences in my life. Reba McEntire from Oklahoma. So no, I think when I was living in Lubbock at the age when you are really influenced, I was not aware of all the things that were going on. So I was influenced by my peers or what was on the radio. And it's funny because like I grew up listening to traditional country music, and that's definitely where I rooted myself. But then as I got older, I branched out, and you know, in the 90s it was all about alternative rock, and I fell in love with that. And then when I went to college, I was introduced to Ani DeFranco, and I was like, oh my God, where has this girl been my whole entire life? And she just changed everything for me. She changed how I played guitar, she changed how I structured my songs, and she just probably is my biggest influence. And then after that, I really fell in love with the blues and Etta James, and I'm certain you can hear her in my songs. And so then I kind of just started to shift. When I went to Austin, I wanted to be a folk singer like Ani DeFranco, and I was out to change the world. And then when I came to Lubbock, I fell back in love with country music, and I fell in love with the blues. And so then my style started to change too. And I think that one thing you'll notice in my albums, to my detriment or to my benefit, you decide, is I can't really just have one particular sound. I have so many influences. I feel it would be an injustice to not pay tribute to them in one way or another. So I may have an album that sounds more country, or an album that sounds more bluesy, or an album that sounds more rock. I personally like to think I take all of those and I combine them into one song, with some leaning more one way than another. But there's just, I can't pick a genre. And yeah, so Reba McEntire, Ani DeFranco, top two. Throw Etta James in there, and that's all my loves right there. I'm slightly under the generation of all the greats, Joe Ely, whom I got to do a duet with, which was like the biggest honor of my career. So I absolutely love Joe Ely, but I wasn't introduced to his music until I was in my 30s. And I'm grateful to know it now, but I've been writing music since I was 8. I wrote my first song at 8, and I definitely was not aware of all the amazing things coming out of this town at 8 years old. And I'm glad I'm aware of it now, for sure. And they might influence what I do today, but for the most part, I'm just kind of doing the things that I've been doing for the last 25 years, so.
He loves Jameson, Jim, Johnny, and then some more that I can't even name. No, it ain't a lady that's driving me crazy and getting between us again. Sometimes it's red wine, but most of the time it's whiskey that's stealing my dreams. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. He's been trying to tell me, but I just refuse to believe. Well, I tried and I tried, I pleaded and cried, but now I finally see that man loves the bottle more than he loves me. Well, it's easy to think whenever he drinks that I should just pack up my things. But in those few moments, whenever he's sober, the last thing I want is to leave. But those moments, I guess, become less and less. The reasons to stay hard to see. That man loves the bar more than he loves me. That man loves the bar more than he loves me. He's been trying to tell me, but I just refuse to believe. Well, I've tried and I've tried, I pleaded and cried, but now I finally see that man loves a bottle more than he loves me. And I've tried and I've tried, I've begged and he's lied, but now I finally see that that man loves a bottle more than he loves me.